So, last session, having gotten the task from the Emperor to figure out what's going on in the underground, the group made some preparations for some supplies and stuff like that. Ran into a paladin that they had an interesting conversation with, and are now ready to start their journey to that underground area that in a little cave nearby that they've pretty much figured out where the location was.
I would like to add, since Big got the Pearl of Power, he would swap out the gem that's in his gauntlet before going out with that Pearl of Power. That's about it. That's literally other than having supplies, which I think we got from our usual tavern, usual inn. That's about it.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I gotta look back at the stuff that I have. It's been a while since I've used this character. Okay.
So, do you want to just start your day off individually? Just want to say you want to meet up at like the way out.
I'm all for like being able to way out.
Yeah. Meet up.
Well,
Was there a reason why we were separated?
You were just
Right.
sleeping in your areas you go to
Ah.
sleep in. Sid, if
And
you
I'm
want to just
guessing
do a
it-
morning routine today, or just go straight to your meetup to leave.
I'm guessing I was given a place to rest.
Yeah, you're staying at the guild house right now, basically.
To
But you're pretty sure the Emperor is trying to find an actual house for you because you should be entitled to one.
Yeah, I had one before I disappeared 1,000 years ago, and no idea what the hell happened to that.
It burned down at one point.
Not surprising.
Anyway, so everyone meets up at the north gate. You see one of the guards just kind of standing there, kind of half asleep because it looks like he's tired today or something.
Oh, we went back to see the Emperor?
No, you're at the city's north gates because that's where the closest entrance or exit was to get to the cave you're trying to go into.
Yeah. Alright, and the guard is sleepy, you said?
Mm-hmm. So what do you guys want to do?
that's a good question. Vader's ready to get the show on the road.
Maybe leave and head towards the cave?
Be good sturdy.
Okay, just head off then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I believe we got most of what we had to do last session dealt with.
Lyric, give me a perception check.
Perception. 9.
Okay. Everyone else give me a survival check now, including Lyric.
Oh boy.
Survival. Joy. That's a stealth.
I'm whoops daisies.
To be fair, they're probably right next to each other on the character sheet, so...
They are.
That's better. Well, no, not better. Oh, you're catnip.
Well, every American is technically disadvantage, so it's good all around. 16.
19.
Okay, so yeah, given that you kind of know where the general vicinity where this cave was, kind of knowing the area a little bit, Victory, because you're kind of on the pathway to the city you used to live in when you were growing up, you should be able to get there in about a day's hike.
Yeah. So Vader will just kind of put on the map, like on the map he carries, like, all right, we're going through this way. We should pass here, and pretty much he'll just lead the way. So this is more of old stomping grounds.
Makes sense. Seems like it hasn't changed much. I know where that is.
You see the guard still standing there. He looks like he might have actually fallen asleep now.
Do I have thaumaturgy? Do I want to be a dick?
I mean, if you don't want to, I could be. I have thaumaturgy. Actually,
I do not have thaumaturgy. Damn.
okay. You know who has thaumaturgy? This guy. You know who has a familiar?
I'll tell you.
I have Gnarl just kind of walk up behind the guard. He casts thaumaturgy through his familiar to just make a very loud bark.
Are we under attack? Are we under attack? Looks as he's the dog.
His voice goes back to normal.
Long night?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Izzy kind of leans down and pets the dog.
Oh.
You didn't see anything. I was awake this entire time. You hear him whisper to the dog, Victor, because you can hear through him, right?
Yes, I can.
Just does the Fry meme of the squinting, just
Don't tell my wife I was up all night drinking. Or the guards, or Captain, Ingvar. That'd be bad.
It's just the back like note to Captain Ingvar. Nora will just bark happily and run back towards where Victor is. Oh, this is a good way to start off an adventure.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm going to roll for something here.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of our own actions.
A fun roll. Okay, so you guys head out then?
Yep.
Okay, about halfway there. Everyone give me a perception check again.
Oh, do I?
Oh, everyone? Okay.
16.
Yay!
Off to a good start.
Excellent.
15.
I have to ask, is this based on sight or hearing? Sight.
Sight, yes.
Hearing or smell? Okay, sight. Alright, never mind.
And maybe you can smell it too.
Alright, so number 1.
It smells like people.
19 for Victor. I see that 20 on the other end. And let's see. Gnarl, who is doing this with advantage. 22.
So yeah, everyone but Lyric notices this. You see off in the off the beaten path a little bit, you see someone seems to be sitting off back there. Or laying back there, you can't quite tell.
Does he look familiar?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go check it out.
I don't see why not. I mean, it's on the same path that we're on, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, we'll catch the tool eventually.
Okay, so do you go investigate the person you saw?
Yeah, so we approach.
Okay, so
That's
yeah, you
cool.
see looks like a dark-haired man kind of sitting in contemplation, just his hands kind of folded like in a meditative state.
Human, elf.
Looks,
Elf.
from what you can see looking at him, looks humanish.
Human-ish, but not sure if otherwise.
Vaguely human, yes.
Vaguely human.
He doesn't seem to have noticed you.
How far away are we from the capital, by the way? Only like I'm assuming like an hour or
Couple
so.
hours, about I'd say about 6 hours walk at this point.
Okay, so Victor will give him a slight nudge. He's doing so out of warning, considering I think even last remember like the bandit attacks that were happening, they were well, this far out. That was like session 1 to 3.
You kind of nudge him and he kind of opens his eyes. I didn't know I had visitors out here. How can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah, you might not want to nap or meditate here. So there's some bandit trouble in the past. And it's roads are not always the safest, you know. Religion can't be everywhere.
I believe I'll be do fine on my own. Just needed to spend some time taking in the nature and all that.
They're just kind of give him like a weird okay. Just kind of and just starts walking. Like
Are you on a journey somewhere, perhaps?
yeah, we're Victor now size a bit. Yes. We're just sitting out of town for a bit. We're ventures for hire. We've got a job.
Now that you see this guy open his eyes, give me another perception check. Who's ever within, like, seeing distance of him.
Oh boy.
FCO.
Wouldn't that be all of us?
And this
Oh,
is sight, so
I'm sucking up all these nat 20s just with the rolls I don't get.
if you approach this gentleman,
I
yes.
picked up a nat 20.
18?
I am perceptive as all fuck.
Lyric, were you going to try to do the roll as well?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you, Nildir notices this, but his eyes seem to have a weird, radiant golden glow to them. You're on a journey then, huh? Where is this journey taking you? If I may be so bold as to ask.
You
Oh,
may be as bold to ask if I may be as bold to ask about those radiant eyes of yours.
Not many people make notice of that. It's just something that's seems to be I have been blessed by the gods with a different body than most people.
tell
Different.
me,
Okay.
and which god would you say you venerate the most?
Yes, I am a traveling cleric of, I just had the name here, Celine. Just taking in the beauty of her nature and grace as it was untouched by mortal hands out in this area.
A Celine, right? That's the goddess of nature, if I recall correctly. There's the goddamn that I was looking for. Huh, okay.
I was just on my way to see Mistress Ramiel at the, I forgot what I called this thing here, just a second. The Optimus Maximus Temple in, Sirius, and just taking some time to rest here.
Understandable. It's where are you from? Well, where are you coming from?
Well, I was just paying a visit up in, Polaris for trying to find something but was unable to do so, so I'm trying to come to her for some aid.
I see. Tell me, you wouldn't have to hear of anything strange about along your travels from Polaris to here, would you?
Just some, a little more north of here, some weird disappearances have been happening, but it's not my intention to deal with that at this time. My other mission was more pressive. Although I've heard some other people have been another paladin of that temple has been charged to deal with that as well. I forget his name. Hasn't really proved himself yet. He's been trying to. Nice kid. Not the smartest, but nice kid.
Some more. Some more ball. So I'm assuming he has more. That's not the right word for it. Not quite so book smart. Not quite so street smart. More prayers and balls than brains. I guess would be the better way to put it.
You might say that, yes. Well, one following the god of war will be like that.
Boy. Sorry, I had to.
So, I figured somebody was gonna go there.
But anyway, I feel as though I'm taking up your time, and you should get going before what you're trying to do has greater importance than it does for me.
Well, maybe if we happen to see you back in the capital, we'll check back in. And Victor starts continuing down the road. Oh, safe travels.
Yes, you as well. I'm just gonna spend a little more time taking in her beauty for a while. I suggest if you have time to do that when you head, take some time to take in the beauty of nature as well.
I could be Victor could be very snarky right about now. Let's see. Does he? Hold on. Let me see if he can bite his tongue about what he's about to say back.
Can I be needlessly cryptic with this dude?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna wait until we're leaving and where they're going away and we're walking away, and then I'm gonna be needlessly cryptic.
Nope. So first off, as these Victor's walking away, it's like, yeah, touch. Yep, I'll be sure to touch grass and praise nature and all that. He's at this point being a little flippant. So if anyone wants to do anything from there, by all means, Victor no longer cares.
Okay. What were you gonna do that was cryptic then, Nildir?
I just wanted to do something that's needlessly cryptic. As he goes to walk away, I'm gonna basically walk up to him and grab him by the arm and lean in and whisper into his ear. Death is merely the door to new beginnings.
That indeed it is.
And I'll step off to the side and keep walking.
FYI, that was kind of a inclination to the side campaign thing, but
Yeah, I fear that's probably with the fake court.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just pulled that out of thin air.
well, no,
No,
not the thing you said. The thing the guy was looking for.
Oh, the thing he was looking for?
Like I said, it depends on which side campaign. I think there's only one of them that has a paladin in it.
No, you met the paladin. Someone else met the paladin. I'm talking about. The thing he was looking for was the crystal ball the other group got sucked into.
Oh!
That's right
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it's the one I wasn't there for.
Yeah.
The one we just did last week where Skull Smasher had his interaction with the NPC that you set him up for?
Yep.
That one, okay, yeah.
But anyway, back to the main stuff here. So, a few more hours pass. You find that beaten path that kind of leads you to that cave. But you're getting kind of tired, so you did find the cave, but you think you should probably maybe spend the night here before you head in to rest a bit.
So setting up tents, the whole usual.
there. Either way.
because it's been a good 12-hour walk. So
You tend to be a little winded after walking for 12 hours.
Yeah.
okay, are we gonna take guards and shifts then?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, who's taking which shift?
I'll take whatever shift you guys don't want to take.
Victor will take the graveyard shift, considering he's got dark vision. So he would recommend.
I'll take the first
Yeah.
one.
Then I'll take the second one because I've also got dark vision.
I think. Do you have dark vision, Skull Smasher?
No.
Okay.
I do not.
So it
You,
would make the first watch would be
Wimpy
the
does.
smartest
I
one with
forget.
the
Does
most light.
elves get dark vision?
Elves get dark vision.
So yeah.
Elves, half elves get dark vision.
So Skull Smasher is the one without dark vision. Got it.
Yep.
So he should take the one with the most light, which should be the first watch.
Okay. And who will take third and fourth then?
Victor will take third.
Okay. Skull, roll perception, see if you catch anything.
Ooh, that 20 with +2.
Double that 20.
You happen to catch what looks like a crow drop something off in the distance.
I'll just get up and check it out, but just to see what dropped, and then I'll go back.
Gold Smashers won with the forest with that double nat 20. One with nature.
Wow, okay then. You find the crow seems to have dropped looks like a jewel encrusted dagger.
Ooh, pretty.
That's crow.
You'll have to get it appraised though.
No worries. I will stick it with the rest of my stuff.
Okay, otherwise uneventful. Who took second again? I forgot who said second.
I took second.
Okay, roll me perception as Mountain Blood finds nothing other than I don't know if he told you about the dagger he found, but
I'll wait till morning.
Perception. 14.
you see an owl land on a branch nearby you. It just looks at you.
Got my eye on you, bird.
After about 20 minutes, it flies away.
Cool. We're almost worried for a moment it was going to have that moment of me. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Arguing with a bird.
He looks at me. I look at him. He looks,
He
at,
looks
me.
at me, and I look back at him.
Pretty
He looks
much.
at me, I look back at him. Yeah.
Otherwise, you've seen nothing on your watch. Victor, roll me your perceptions.
Victor's going to get help since Lyric only needs to meditate for 4 hours a night, so she's going to be up for 2 shifts.
Alright, where's perception?
That means you get advantage.
Oh boy. Let's see, here's perception. 8. Well, that's why I have my dog with me. Right. And we're off to a fantastic start.
You see nothing during your shift.
That's right, yeah. That's why he also has is familiar with him too.
More.
Or does Gnarl get advantage? Since Larry is helping.
You see him barking at something, but you ignore it.
Fair enough.
Stupid dog.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
especially in perception.
Yep. But nothing happens during your watch. Okay, Lyric, give me your perception checks.
Victor's is going to lead
6.
Lyric.
You're gonna help me?
Yeah, he would leave us familiar to help Lyric.
Okay, well that one's slightly better. That's a 15 with the help with Gnarl.
Yeah, he would absolutely do such a case of. We absolutely would have mentioned he's barking something, but I didn't see anything. Might have been a bird or a rat.
Okay, but an hour into your shift, after you think Victor's gone back to sleep, Lyric, you hear a voice kind of whispering behind you. Is everyone else asleep?
She'll do a head nod.
Good. This is the discussion I wanted. The old man wanted to have a little discussion with you, but we wanted to do it in private. You didn't see me back at the town entrance, so I could flag you down. But no matter. I caught up with you eventually.
Old man, who is that? Who's the old man? That's a 21 on my intelligence check. To get the
Referring to probably the guy that's teaching you thieves' cant at the Rat's Den.
Okay.
No, you don't. This is just a request. Doesn't have to be done. We won't hold it against you because you're not part of our organization, is all. But there is a drow our group is looking for down in the warrens you were maybe going to be venturing into, who has wronged our organization. If you could get us word about where he is when we're down there.
Lyric just kind of leans her head back and whispers, dead or alive?
We're not an assassination guild. We just want information on him. If you can get him to us, we'll appreciate it. But yes, alive.
Okay.
Like I said, all we just need to know is where he is. You don't have to get him to us. I mean, if you do, we won't say no, but... but he'll take it off your pricing for your teaching, for his lessons, next time you have some more when you're back.
Lyric just kind of, again, very softly. I'm quite skilled at persuading people to get things done, so I'll give it a shot. If not, I can let you know where he's at.
But yes, this does stay between just us.
Of course. Is there any information on him that you can share with me?
Yeah, I could give you his old alias, but he's probably not going by that anymore down there, so it probably won't do you any good. The best thing I could say is probably going to be in hiding in some capacity.
Any reason I can give him to come back to the surface?
To be honest with you, I don't know what he did either. So I'm just the messenger.
Okay. Drow hiding somewhere in... Okay.
All I know is he used to go by the term the Shadow. I know it's a terrible alias, but his choice, not mine.
Great, that either means he's really good at what he does or he's really bad at what he does.
Considering he's on our group's naughty list, probably not very good at it.
Alright.
But anyway, second here. Make sure I get this right. May Skiggy guide your path in the underground as he kind of drifts off into shadow. Kind of in the direction Gnarl was barking at earlier.
Lyric will look at Gnarl and just be like, is that what you're barking at, boy?
He kind of just looks at you and starts panting.
Lyric's gonna toss him a piece of ration and just be like, just between you and me.
Okay, I just gotta check one other thing here. with Victor
I'm
since he
going
is
to
technically
persuade this
asleep.
dog.
What?
I'm going to persuade this dog. That's a 26 of persuasion to bribe him with a piece of ration to keep him quiet.
What?
Grab that dog.
Okay, Victor, do you want to try to roll against that?
What was the roll?
A 26.
Good God.
That's against who's in sight.
Gnarls.
I'm figuring either way you gotta roll that 20 to beat that, so.
I don't think you didn't beat
Well,
that
he
one
does.
twice. So
Just watch, he will.
well, we'll never know
That-
until we find out. So
That 26 wasn't a natural 20. I have a plus 10 to persuasion, so.
Well, congratulations!
Oh.
It wasn't an 20.
So yeah, Gnarl's not going to transmit any of that back to Victor, so he heard none of it. And also, you do have a decent night's sleep. You don't have any of your weird dreams in your sword land, unless you choose to.
So what's sword attuned to at the moment? Think acid.
To the Chaos Blade.
I know it's chaos, but I'm just trying to remember what the what mayhem was type of damage it was doing. Like he was doing. I'm honestly forgetting. Yeah, maybe not now. We'll maybe later.
Okay, so keep it what it is for now.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, dawn breaks and everyone's got a good night rest. No one used anything, you got hurt, but yeah, you're back up at full HP and have all your spell slots back.
Huzzah.
Whose knees does the dawn break?
Up and I'm like, hey, last night on my patrol, I found this fancy dagger.
Oh, neat. Cool dagger, bro.
But yeah, looking at it, you see a bunch of looks like rubies, sapphires, and emeralds kind of set in resin in the blade, the guard for it. Not the guard, the handle.
Hilt?
Yeah.
Oh no, the pommel.
There's no palm on it. It's kind of this like a knife that's just got
The
a
sheath, sorry.
Handle.
handle to it. It doesn't have like a pommel like a sword would.
Um hmm.
You know, kind of like a
Take a
hunting
look at
knife.
that. You mind if I take a look at that?
Maybe. As I just kind of hold it there in my hand so you can see it, but you can't touch it.
You just gotta hold it out. I'm just going to ritually cast detect magic on it.
Uh-huh.
There
Wanna
is
see if
no
there's anything
magic to it. It's just a really nice looking dagger.
Cool. Just can't be too safe. Just wanted to see if there was any kind of magic on it. Nope.
You know, in
Just
case
got
it's
like
cursed.
or cursed. And you just got a really fancy knife. It's not magic.
On that double
Oh,
nat
oh well.
20 you got for perception, I rolled 100 on the D100.
It's a very beautiful knife, but yeah, all it is, but it's nice.
It'll probably sell for a lot when you're looking at it.
And if I choose not to sell it, it will become my clan's heirloom at some point.
Huh. Just to think, if I left anything behind that I could probably dig up, it'd probably be an heirloom by now.
Oh boy.
Whoa, that's a really trippy thought. I'd have an heirloom of my own, finding my heirloom from me from wow.
Vader's just flipping that coin from 2IC. Just went, yeah. Who would have thought? Time travel can do that for a person. He continues flipping it.
I've got 9 more of those.
I don't know. I kind of like this one. And like I said, if I ever need some quick cash, I'll sell it. But otherwise, this is a really fancy coin. I think I'm going to keep it. Good luck, charm.
Oh, DM, I have a very random yet possibly relevant question.
Ask away.
Boy.
Would it be a waste or would it be useful at all and have any positive benefits to what's the word I'm looking for? Essentially coat my spell book in some of the gold dragon scales.
I'd say it'd give it a little bit more. It'd give it a better AC if it ever got attacked by something. Make it more durable.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna hold on to them. I thought that might be a cool possibility for something, but I didn't know if it'd be worth it at all or just be a waste.
Like I said, I give
Having
the spell book a little bit. If it ever got like attacked, it'd have protection.
Now you're making me worried. I'd never had worried about my spell book being attacked. It's never really even been a conceivable thing that could happen, but now you've got me worried.
You never know. Said I wouldn't plan on it, but you might have someone happen.
It's not like Tom Riddle's diary.
Just saying,
Right.
if someone wants to take out a wizard from a group, the effective way to do that is to destroy their spellbook.
Let's continue.
Anyway, everyone heads into the cave.
Yep.
Is it a secret tunnel through the mountain?
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Okay, so you want the upper left corner of this map.
Yep, I'm
I
there.
see.
Okay, so it's basically typical tunnel here. It's no lights or anything you see in it. A little bit damp and acrid from a cave and stuff like that. You could hear kind of. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh, poor Mountain Blood's going to be at disadvantage if it's dark.
Yep.
Would you say this tunnel is quite dank?
Yes.
21 on my perception.
13.
4. You have disadvantage because it's dark. And no one said they've lit
19.
torches.
And unfortunately, I don't have
Nat
dancing lights
20.
on lyric, so.
You want lights? I can make light. Just ask. Tell me what you want me to light. I've got the light cantrip. But I also see all. I'm one with the cave.
Okay. So coming from this direction, you hear like. Let me pull something up here to make sure I get this right. So basically, you hear what seems like weird crying or chatting coming from this direction in the cave. And you see here from this direction, you hear kind of rushing water. Victor, you kind of hear that same chatting stuff coming from this way, as well do you, Lyric.
Victor pulls out his crossbow and loads it. Hey,
What weapon is Mountain Blood holding?
What was
What's your
that?
weapon?
Be my great axe.
Just gonna poke right onto your axe and cast light on it.
Ah, what'd you do? Oh,
There you go, big guy.
cool.
Victor's also gonna send his familiar ahead to see the scout ahead. See if there's anything worth troubling over.
Okay.
Bork.
Reveal.
Whatever. This is moving to somewhere there. Yeah, 40 feet. Let me know when you start making stealth checks.
Gonna keep going down that way?
You're going down that way.
Okay.
Bork, bork.
Let me check
It's not
something
barking,
here.
it's just looking. I think there is a maximum range for how far I can go out.
You see, are you looking through his eyes?
Yes.
Okay, you see some giant thing full of mouths starting to approach him.
Yeah, he's gonna run back. But he's gonna realize, oh, that's terrifying.
What is it? Is it big?
Have you ever seen? And Victor's just gonna ready a shot as soon as his dog gets back.
Lyric's already ducking around a corner. She got an 18 on her stealth.
Okay, imagine something with way too many mouths and way too many eyes.
Ooh.
He's just readying a shot. He's taking a ready action to just kind of deal with this.
That's
Neil,
what
there,
makes
if you
them-
have any fireball or anything that's
I've got firebolt.
or anything that can just in that direction kill. Just have that ready.
As soon as I see something that's not friendly, I'm getting ready to just
What
poof
the
some
hell?
fire at it.
Ew, that's gross. I don't like it.
Also, before he gets in the range,
Oof.
can I make some kind of knowledge check to determine what we are looking at?
Okay, yep, give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
It's nasty.
And is that just Victor?
Well, I think it's
He's
in
the only
range
one that's
now.
seen
Oh,
it so
hey,
far.
Huh?
He's the only one that's seen it so far.
Okay.
Yeah, you have no clue what this thing is.
Yeah, you would get a basic
We
visual
can see it
description.
now, right? With our, or unless. Or
Yeah,
is
you
there
can see
magical
it approaching
something
this way.
affecting it?
It just needs to die now.
It just needs to die now, and I'm gonna put a firebolt right in its face.
Let's go.
120-foot range.
Okay, when do you want to fire it?
I want to fire it when it's back, like at the 60 feet there.
Okay.
I want to shoot it as soon as it comes into
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to say that
Distance.
you wanted to shoot it, and no one was saying anything.
I can
Well,
only
that-
see up to 60 feet. Dark vision's only 60 feet.
yeah, same here. Basic base dark vision.
Yeah, so I was waiting until I can see it before I put off some fire in its face.
Now that
Yeah.
Lyric can see it, what does a 27 on Arcana give me?
Okay, yeah, you could know it. You've heard of these things in your reading through textbooks. They're basically. Let me see what to make sure I read this right. So basically, some wizard did something stupid and caused like this person to like amorph into this just mound of mouths and eyes and flesh. And at the point at this, it's only existed at this point just to consume more and become more powerful than what it was, called a
Gross.
gibbering mouther.
Ew.
Oh joy, it's Meatball Man. Anyway, heavy crossbow. 23 to hit.
Okay, roll for initiative when everyone's at it too.
Yeah.
Anyway, 18 to hit.
Anyway, we started blasting.
Anyway, I started
Lyric's gonna
blasting.
be blasting too.
19. And let's do normal. So I need to remember to do that.
Oh no, that's why I'm still
Boy,
on the
howdy.
ruler.
I hit the button. I hit the thing.
Were you still on the measuring tool? Or were you on that at all?
Come on.
No, I wasn't using the measure tool at all.
Cool.
It said
I
I
was.
clicked the wrong
I was
one.
on mine, so it just kept screwing me over when I was trying to click my token.
By the way, I rolled a natural 20 for my initiative, so.
So this David
I
G
rolled.
add 12 for Gnarl. Give me a chance.
I rolled shit for initiative.
Was it not letting you put him on there?
Oh no, I just that was the first roll. Hold on, let's do it.
You can edit
properly.
yourself. You
Yeah.
can edit it yourself.
That's true. Yeah. So let's watch this be a better roll. Nope, never mind.
You said 12, so it's a 12.
Yeah, because that was the first one. That was the one I wanted to go with. Well, it's the one I should be going with. Let's put it that way.
Okay, but yeah, all your attacks hit.
Oh boy. So let me go.
Go click back and drop the fire damage.
Yep.
That's 14
Oh,
fire.
that's nice. 12 piercing
Okay.
from the crossbow bolt. And yes, he will stow away the crossbow and switch to mayhem as soon as he has a chance to.
That's 10 from my firebolt. His leg was tucked away from a corner and it's kind of hiding.
Okay. And now we'll bring it to top of the round. So, Lyric, your turn.
Alright, Mountain Blood has light cast on him, on some part of him, right? So he can
Yes,
see?
his weapon.
Correct.
Okay.
I cast it on his axe.
Then I'm going to need Mr. Mouthman to make a dexterity saving throw, or get caught with fairy fire.
Oh yeah, that he fails that.
Okay.
Can you believe this
So
giant
now-
mound of talking flesh doesn't have a good dexterity save?
So he is illuminated with a semi-transparent green flame, which allows every attack against him to be made at advantage. And then I'm going to give inspiration to Victor.
Thank you.
I think you get a D6 now, because of what level we're at? No. D8. You have a D8 inspiration that you can use on anything that isn't damage rolls or saves.
So abilities or attacks.
Oh, no, you can use it on saving throw. So, ability checks, attacks, or saves, yeah.
Got it.
So, no damage, no death save. And that will be Lyric's turn. She'll just kind of hunker right there.
Okay. Victor, you are up.
So, listen, Victor would have drawn mayhem for this,
Okay.
and he's going to use where is the attack on here? Agdazar's Scorcher, which I think he's still in range for. Let's just double check. No, he is not. He needs to be in 30 feet. So let's fix that. He's going to really get as close enough just to cast that. Where's my button? Yep. There. Okay, that's his movement. That's drawn and spell.
That's your turn then.
Yep, he's last. He's just going to cast that attack and cast his spell. So where's the button for it? There it is. And level 2. Yeah, inspiration cycle off is just he needs to make a dexterity test. Dexterity check for DC 15.
Okay.
I love
Okay,
this.
so he
I
actually-
give you advantage on any attack, and you roll a saving throw attack.
Oh no, he's holding on to it for other reasons.
So yeah,
Also,
unfortunately,
his
he
biggest fire
did
spell he
make
has.
that save. So what does this do on a half damage? Okay,
Half
so
damage.
that'd be I'll say 10. I'll be nice.
And he's going to wreath himself in flame because, of course, he is. That's the wrong button. Is it? No, that's the right button. Never mind. We'll save action surge for later. Okay, that's my turn.
He's going to move up to here, and he's going to spit at you. Victor, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh boy. Already answered that. That was a DA, correct? For the inspiration?
Yes.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
but before I say I forget for inspiration, can he say to use it before or after can he say it after he says he fails it or
He
not?
could use it with any roll. So,
Yeah, I figured
regardless if he saved or failed, he can use it at this time.
that. Yeah, I do recall reading that. That's why I want to say it before you save it.
Okay, so I'm just going to say you passed it already. It was only a 13, so.
Okay.
Either way, he used his inspiration for that, so...
Yeah, because I didn't want to take chances. So what happens? Or did I just...
Nothing. You passed
No.
it with. You passed it. With if you
Oh,
don't.
joy.
Or it was a DC 13, so.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't know if there was any damage still or any effect.
No, nothing happens. If you pass, nothing happens. You basically he spits this like shiny ball of light at you, and it kind of explodes. But you get your hand over your eyes in time, so you're not blinded by it.
Oh, joy.
And that ends his turn.
That's concerning. Let's see. What are the actions? Because I don't want my familiar to get anywhere near that thing. That's the only thing to think about. 1 second, please. I know there's help, disengage, there's action down there. Because yeah, help action actually has to be in 5 feet of the creature. If I recall correctly. Yep. Alternate a creature attacking a creature in 5 feet of you. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. No. Not much Gnarl's going to do, so Gnarl is going to hold his action till the end of the turn. Yeah, that's probably the best to do. Anyway, Nick.
Okay, Nildir, then you are up.
All right, second verse, same as the first, now with advantage and should be a little bit worse. Firebolt. 21.
That hits. Roll for damage.
16 fire damage.
Mountain
Now-
Blood. Oh, no, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, if I'm looking at this thing, does it appear that the fire I'm throwing at it is effective?
Yeah, it seems as effective as any other fire attack would be.
Cool, just wanted to make sure that it wasn't just ignoring it like it had any resistance.
So that ends your turn.
That's it.
Okay, Mountain Blood, you are up.
So, I'm going to move my character straight up to Big Behemoth. I'm going to attack with.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Because when you get close to it, that area, when you step on there, the ground seems to get spongy and doughy. And you kind of lose your footing, and that's your 30 feet of movement, because that's difficult terrain there.
Okay.
So you don't get close enough to attack unless you have a reach of 10.
Okay, no worries.
Anything else you want to do then?
Nope, that'll be it then.
Lyric, you are up.
No, I want to keep that up. That. That's 20.
That hits.
That's for an additional 10 damage of fire. And she's gonna hold there. That'll be her turn.
Okay. Victor, you're up. But first, you need to make me a wisdom saving throw. As you hear this thing is really close, it's going.
Oh joy! So is that a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Don't fuck up. 13.
Okay.
So you said it's difficult terrain around here, right?
Yes, I'll tell you when you hit it.
And I think Mayhem is on acid damage, if it last I checked.
I believe that so, yes.
Okay, just want to be clear. So, anyway, we're just gonna go join in Mount Blood. So, 10. So yep, he's in range.
There's Buddy up there.
Yeah, like I said, as you hit right here, the ground seems kind of like doughy and flimsy, but you're able to keep your foot enough you can get close to it.
Alright, let's get to this. Mayhem, do your stuff. And he has his shield up, just so you know. Modified 20.
That'll hit.
It's frozen. Please take, oh, it's on cold damage. Never mind.
Okay.
12 slashing, 5 cold. So that's tag 1.
As you slash through this thing, as parts of it were like on fire, you hear the mouse like going, as it just kind of flops down into like a puddle in the ground in front of you.
Oh.
Weak. I didn't take much. I'm a little sad.
Oh, so that was a living creature, wasn't it?
Sort of.
Alright, with a 24 stealth, Lyric's just gonna start going down this way. Just very quietly.
Victor's going to plunge his sword into this creature, absorb its whatever magical juices. Man, we need to power up. We need to get Mayhem some power.
Wait, what the hell is he doing?
Do you
He's
want me to
absorbing the
explain-
life force out of it into his sword. You know that these the swords of chaos, the weapons of chaos, basically absorb life essence to power their dark ritual kind of thing they can do. Well, it's not really a dark ritual, but you know the gist of it. Did I explain that to you, Neil dear?
I remember. I don't remember if I knew that or remembered that.
Yeah, your character would have known this. These weapons that they're once they've like all four of them are gathered, they can use this. If all four of them are fully powered, they can use to grant a wish spell, which is why the Emperor is immortal.
Oh, that's why.
Also, I think the last thing he explained is that he's immortal. Asterisk.
He's an immortal asterisk?
Yes. There is a note about doing it this way.
You must drink the blood of young virgins once per full moon.
Well, it's funny. Well, it's funny you mentioned. It's funny you mentioned that. Apparently, it's. Would Nildir know about the exception to not to the Emperor, but to how to charge these things up to empower him?
Yeah, he would have known that because his friend Xavier had one of them.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure as Nildir's watching, Victor would just mention. Yeah, apparently this is. Well, so I'm charging up my sword. Don't mind me. Apparently it works better with humanoids, but I'm trying to avoid that if I can help it. Sometimes, not
Yeah,
about cause.
Those weapons are weird.
Mayhem's pretty all right. He's very fresh faced. Trying to give a good impression. Anyway, does he absorb? Does Mayhem absorb the life force of this?
Yes,
thing?
you get some out of this, but not as much as you would out of more sentient creatures.
Just let me know when I hit +2. Anyway, so Gnarl happened to notice there was a house on the other end,
Yes, he did.
so I'm gonna check that out.
Wimpy, what are you doing down this way?
She's just exploring.
Okay, if you want to keep going, just go ahead.
Hey,
So
where you
big-
going?
Oh, and did anyone want to search the mountain of mountain teeth before we head off? Because he wants to go. Victor wants to go check out that house. He's sure. He's almost certain there's nothing of value from the flesh monster.
No,
Brown.
I doubt that thing has anything valuable on it.
Unless you want to make a fort out of teeth.
That'd be pretty badass, but I don't need a sword made out of teeth.
I don't think they're good for alchem. Well, actually, yeah, that'd be an arcana check. Would this thing be good for any components, spell components or anything?
Okay, yeah, roll
Anything
Arcana
from
then.
Magic-based people would like. What was that, Mr. Timothy?
Yep, roll Arcana.
Yep. Here's much. Nope.
Nah, no,
Right
as far
there.
as you know, they're just any other teeth. Same stuff any other human, animal, whatever teeth are made out of.
If you strap
Ow.
them onto something, it can probably be good for ripping and tearing.
Rip and tear. Yeah, but,
And tear.
yeah, I bet you really on back over here. Check this out.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you
Guess
doing
I'll
then,
go
Mountain
with
Blood? You there, Skull
Right.
Smasher?
Will follow. I will head down and be with Lyric just in case.
Okay then. So as you were on that corner, everyone roll initiative again.
God damn it.
who owns which corner?
Oh, joy! There's another one.
Playing the pronoun game.
As Victor and Neither are coming to this cave, they come across another one.
Wow.
Everyone roll initiative again.
Joy. Joy to the world.
And you got 16.
Initiative again.
Joy to you and me.
Now I got 12 once more.
Like last time, I'm actually ready this time.
Nildir, you are up.
Ah, fuck, it's another one of those things.
No, what? Oh, fuck. What the hell happened down here?
I don't know. I can clearly see it. I'm gonna put off a little poof of fire in his face. Firebolt. 20
20 hits.
for 18 fire damage.
There you go.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
I'm gonna take a free action to shout at it. Eat fire, you nasty shit.
Okay.
And my turn.
Victor, you are up.
Victor's also, he's going to strike his axe around, and also, because he has his shield up, and also toss Firebolt before picking it up after the attack, so.
$15 will hit.
And so no resistance to this. 15 fire damage. And
Anything else you want to do?
Victor would just spat out a curse and infernal. It's like, yeah, eat that, you son of a bitch.
Lyric, give me a perception check.
12 rows.
21.
Okay, so yeah, you hear both Nildir and Victor yell out, "Eat that, you son of a bitch!" And I forgot what Nildir said. Eat fire or something along the
Eat
lines of
fire,
that.
you nasty shit.
Okay. Coming from the other path they went down.
Shit, let me read this. Place you can see, one you can village, or one that you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as objects with you, see what you can carry. You can also size of you.
I will say this:
Mountain
you
is-
have not seen over there, so you don't know which way they would technically be.
But I heard them, right?
Yeah, but it's in a cave. It bounced and reverberated. You're not sure if the cave went up a few, if there's like an incline or decline to it.
What does a 15 survival check give me as to direction of that? If you will allow it.
You can think they're gonna be. Let me.
I mean, they're obviously not back where we were.
They went southwise a little bit, right that way. Hopefully they're in the same kind of even plane.
How far did Mountain Blood see them go? She'll look at Mountain Blood. How far away did they go before you came with me?
I think they were. I mean, from where I was standing next to the first dead one, that was quite a distance.
Just point in the general vicinity. Is that where you're pointing? Okay, then
Yeah,
Lyric's
like
just
that way.
Lyric's just gonna go. Okay, from it was 60. Okay, she's gonna point in that direction that Mountain Blood is going, 100 feet that way, and she puts her hand on Mountain Blood. As we're gonna go ahead and just dimension door right over there.
Okay, that I will let fly without any checks.
Okay.
Holy crap!
I was gonna say if you were going into here, you would have to do a little more tricky stuff.
Yeah, she knew this thing was at 60 feet from where she was standing. So as long as she got a general direction as to where Mountain Blood saw them go, she can go, okay, there's probably some way to go in there. And then she'll be like, poof. Okay, perfect.
Holy crap! That was cool.
Well, if you could give me precise stuff, I can get us closer and closer. Let me see. I do see them, and she just points to them. They're down there.
You do it again?
You
do it again? You do it again?
Lyric just shakes her head. No, I can only do that once. But she's gonna go ahead and take her movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna move here to let Mountain Blood through. That'll be your turn.
Okay, it is Pupper's turn.
Upper.
Yeah, you can't do the whole help action trick because that requires getting close. So, yeah, Pupper's going to stealth and try and go into the house. Make sure there's nothing, none.
Okay, I didn't have time to describe that house. It is just a roof on the ground. There is no house there.
Oh, so basically, there's nothing. We can see inside, and there's nothing there, correct?
Correct, but he can sneak into it because it's high enough off the ground that he can get underneath the roof and hide if he needs to.
Yeah.
You would have to crawl, but the dog can get in there with no issues.
So let's switch over to normal. Let's do that stealth check. With an 8, tries to sneak into the house, and that's enough distance to sneak to the roof to hide from this creature and probably try and get around it.
Doggo made to the woof.
Yeah.
Wall.
Are you going to say he's underneath it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to do with him?
Nope.
Mountain Blood, you are up.
Ready? Let's see. I'm going to see. By now, I should be attuned to the boots of speed, correct?
Yes, it's been
Up
2
yet?
days. You should have been attuned to them yesterday.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kick it off with the boots of speed. I don't have my description up for it, but isn't basically the boots of speed allow me to basically dash, double my movement? If I remember right?
You basically get to use the dash as a minor action, I think.
Well, let's see. When you wear the boots, you can use a bonus action and click the boots heels together. Oh god, it's too small. Let's see. And the boots property
You can
can
use a
use for a
bonus
total of
action.
10
Put them
minutes.
together. Double your walking speed.
Yep. So then after a long rest, then it goes back to full charge again. So. Sweet. So.
Yep. Use it for up to 10 minutes before the magic expires. Using a bonus action, you can double your walking speed.
So I think that puts me from 40 to 80 feet.
Yes.
Yep.
So.
And anything that would do an opportunity attack against you would have disadvantage.
I'm gonna go click, click, and then we'll go.
There's no place like the front of the melee. There's no place like the front of the melee.
I'm just gonna toss myself right up next to the roof. Roof is on fire. Would be right up against it.
Anything else you can do?
Nope, that's. I'll just be right there, ready to strike.
So this one's gonna take a little spit at you, Mountain Blood. Make me a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity. Put my sheet again. Boink, whatever that was.
Oh,
At 20 with plus
beautiful
3.
with the nat one on the end, on the back.
Heaven and hell.
That's
Yeah, you
rock.
see, it's
greatness.
doing that same spitting thing the other one did to try to do to Victor, and he made like, okay, I'm closing my eyes. As it tried to solar flare you, but you close your eyes in time and nothing happens.
I just flip them off with both fingers. Haha, you missed.
Nildir, you are up.
Okay, so I just saw Mountain Blood charge in like a freight train from hell.
Tell me the fridge.
Um, Let's make this thing make a save. I am, since it is injured, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a Toll the Dead on it. So I need a Wisdom save.
Okay. He fails.
He takes 10 necrotic damage.
Yeah, this one's starting not to look like it's about to puddlefy itself too, but it's starting to take the toll of the damage that's being inflicted on it.
The
As you hear
damage
different
is
like
taking
mouths
its toll.
crying out in agony, ecstasy, incoherent babbling, screaming, muttering. It just
Impossible.
you can't make heads or tails of it all.
Underneath the sound of a spectral bell just dong. Yep, my turn.
I do want to ask a quick question.
Okay.
Is it speaking in like common, it's just gibberish, or is it speaking in another language?
You hear multiple languages.
Oh joy, how of comprehend language is confused.
Yes, basically.
Too many languages to figure out what the words mean.
All of them.
There's so many voices you can't even make heads or tails of it.
If I were to tell you my real name in my native language, it would sound like ah!
So I just go by Bob.
And that is my turn.
Victor, you are up.
I have heard shrieks of damn, but I do not like this thing. Since that was, what did I say, 15, at least 15 feet? 5, 10. Now it's 25 plus an additional 5 for 30. Yeah, I can get there. I think it takes all of my movement, though. Yeah, it does. Boop.
Just a second. Yep, it's well, you get that same spongy ground there, but you have just enough movement to get within attack range of this thing.
So we're gonna go do something fancy. We're gonna use war magic to do. Where are you? Where is my green flame blade? Ah, whatever. That's right, just doing a regular weapon attack. Yeah, I forgot, just do a regular weapon attack, so. Go Sword of Mayhem.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'd
that's
say
a
that
natural.
20 hits.
So, first off, let's deal with, let's deal with the rate of sword damage. Please take, what is that?
19 plus 9, so 28.
Just in sword damage.
And slashing and cold, 28 damage.
And does he survive that? 'Cause I have to
Yep,
do
it's
fire
still
damage.
standing. Or
Okay.
what could be
fire
best
damage.
described as standing for this thing.
Alright, and at 1d8 fire damage.
Would be 2d8 fire damage because all dice are double.
That's true, it would be, so let's. And of course, Victor's gonna read himself with flame because why not? So, 7 fire damage. For the
So
green flame
35
blade.
total.
Still
Okay.
standing?
Still standing.
Bonus action, because more magic. We're going to go for a regular attack. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Okay. Anything special you want to do to finish this off? Because I know you're just going to do enough damage to kill it. If you want to roll for damage, you can.
Victor wants to do a very large overhanded cut and just swing down with all his might, splitting in two, and then letting the frost damage just ripple through. It causes it to explode.
Nice.
Well, in this case, it'd probably be freeze, I think. It just freezes.
Yeah, it'd be
Crystallized,
being frozen.
crystallized.
As this thing's in like a... Part of it's frozen as ice cubes, part of it's burning. It doesn't understand what's happening to it, just so much weird things are going on right now. As your sword sucks the life force out of it.
And Victor will do a little flourish and just re-sheath his blade.
You hear in your head, "Oh, those things taste awful. Can you please try not to do any more of those?"
That's what are you gonna say? Something? Yeah, all right. That's why I have the battle axe and the crossbow just in case. What the hell are these things anyway? Because I don't think we actually talked about what the frick happened to. What made these? What it's generating them, and why are we dealing with them?
Who rolled for checking on them again? I forgot.
I think it was Nildir. Was there Nildir or Lyric?
Lyric did. Lyric had a 27 Arcana.
20, yeah, because
27.
yeah. So you basically know what this. You describe them as basically magic experiments gone wrong, where this something got turned into just a pile of flesh. Its only thing it wants to do is consume and eat other things to increase its basically self to become more than what it was. Basically, magic experiments gone very wrong.
A wizard did it, and they did not hold up to any form of morality. Joy. And given that was 2 we just fought, we're probably gonna fight either more or whoever's making these.
Can I inspect this thing?
Go ahead.
I will assist.
I want to see.
Lyric rolled another 17 on stealth to go back to where she was.
Okay.
Oh, you just went back to the other world again.
Yep.
I just want to try to see if there's any residual magic on it. See if I can glean anything about who created these things.
Okay. So you want to do?
If it's anything I recognize.
So you can either do investigation or arcana. Your choice.
They're both +6. I think I'll do Arcana because I'm looking for traces of magic and see if I recognize anything. Who knows? It might be a little bit in my ballpark based on my school of magic.
Okay. Roll, and I think you said you were helping him, right, Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll for advantage on that.
22.
Yeah, not needed.
So yeah, sometimes these things can arise from weird, like situations in dealing with like flesh golems that doesn't go right, or just trying to increase, like make things bigger, or just someone just screwing with people and just trying to make their day bad, like they purposely screw them up. Basically, being vindictive.
Do I recognize anything about, based on any residual magic left on it, on who could have created this thing?
You sense some kind of weird evil magic to it, but you can't. Nothing you've placed before.
Okay, so it's not anyone I recognize or any kind of particular magic that I recognize.
Yeah, the monster manual doesn't say what kind of magic created it, so I'm not sure.
I would have to say transmutation.
Yeah,
Given
probably
that-
transmutation. Gone wrong.
Yeah, if I had to put a figure on it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wait, hold on. Are we level? Okay, sorry. Never mind. I'm good. I'm dumb. You're
I
good.
don't know who created this thing, but it's some really nasty magic.
For me, to me, it sounds like this is some kind of creation of a very sick, twisted mind. Or vindictive. Either way, I don't. Does Victor remember hearing about any disappearances? Yeah, wait, no, he does. The Truff, I think, mentioned a few of them.
Yeah, I think
The,
the paladin mentioned something about it.
Yeah, so Victor is going to take the plunge and do an investigation check to see if there's any kind of telltale sign of who this who this thing might have once been.
Okay, roll for investigation with disadvantage.
That's fine. 13.
Yeah, there is nothing left to determine who or what this might have been at one point, because it probably just ate it and it turned into what this thing was.
Yeah.
But I will say you can see down into this pathway too here. Yeah, reveal. Ah, damn it! Roll 20.
Oh no!
Oh, no,
the
I've lost
pathway's
sight of
hiding.
As you see another roof.
Now, how big are these things? Like for small sized creatures?
Well, they're roofs. You can't really tell. They look like they might have been small shacks, looking at them, but they're so degraded you just can't tell.
And you can see inside and nothing of note lies. Remains.
Yep, it's just basically cavern floor underneath them.
Well,
Give me an investigation check if you're looking at that closely.
I'll do it. Because I'm. He finishes his speed. 20 of a.
It almost
modified
looks like
20 of a.
part of this house was in the floor at one, like in the cave ground.
Like it's been here for a while and just sunken in from not dilapidation. What's the word I'm looking for? Like disuse. It's just over time it's been swallowed up by the cave.
The best way you could describe it, yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't
But it
think
looks
of the word.
very old
Dilapidated?
too.
Yeah, I was thinking
Eroded.
dilapidated, but I think it's more time worn in this case.
Eroded
It's-
over time.
Eroded away.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least we got a trail.
Yeah.
So, Victor and no, gonna press ahead.
Wait up.
Okay, well they're doing that. Lyric, what are you gonna do down in this corner?
She's gonna continue to explore, just seeing if there's anything more around here.
Okay.
She has ways to get away, so she's not terribly worried.
I was supposed to be reveal, but roll 20 is roll 20. You go into that little cave there?
Just
She's gonna be careful going slowly, just minding her way.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's a 6.
You don't see anything, but you do see what looks like to be boards or stuff on the floor.
Okay. Boards on the floor. She did see where she was. Let me just make a measurement. She was here. She would have been able to see the building. Can she give a once-over on the floor to see if it's sunk in, if something sunk in or something like that?
Okay, give me an investigation check.
That's a 10.
Not that you can tell.
She's gonna be careful and just kind of go the long way around the edges here. Just kind of hug the wall.
Okay, give me another perception check here.
Okay, that one's better. That's a soft 20.
Soft 20? Okay, you hear, talking coming from this direction.
Does it sound like the blorps?
No, it sounds more like...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use spell slot on that.
You basically hear, from what you can hear, did you hear something over there, Grimick? No, I must have been hearing things. Sounded like fighting.
You're fighting?
Okay, she's gonna approach more.
You hear keep talking. Gotta love guard duty. Can stand around and take a free break.
She's gonna continue.
Nothing ever
moving
happens
forward.
down here.
She's gonna continue moving forward. She definitely wants to see who's speaking, but not let herself be known.
Yep. Seeing in that, look, give me another perception check and look into that cave.
15.
See more floorboards, but you don't see the people talking yet. Or more
Alright.
wood.
She's gonna go slowly forward, not trying to reveal herself.
What was your stealth you said again?
That was a while ago. That was 17. I said. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
So just let me know if you ever need me to re-roll it. So
I'm letting that one fly for now.
she's just gonna continue to move. She doesn't wear much, and she doesn't have very heavy armor, so she's able to move quietly. So she only has 58 pounds of carry weight on her. So.
Okay, basically to get closer. They're getting clearer. So, your woman had that kid then, huh? Boy or girl? Yeah, she was a... What was it, a girl? I'll get a boy eventually.
Alright, I do have that 60 feet of dark vision that she can kind of peek around and see something, maybe.
Okay. I love when I click reveal and it goes, why are you still doing hide, roll 20? There we go. You see a goblin standing there. And with that, we're going to go back to the other party.
Same verse as the verse. Keep moving ahead.
Come across a dead end.
Ah. Nothing of you, just straight up dead end.
Well, give me an investigation check or perception, whichever you'd prefer.
Anyone got a mention door to use? I like those.
I'm gonna use investigation. That's the better roll for me. Oh, for Victor, I should say. 16.
Okay, so in that dead end, you see a couple of what look like a severed leg and a severed arm lying on the ground, kind of bloodied. Little seems to have sort of dried up a little bit, so it's been there for a while. The blood's all dry. But you do see a bracelet on the arm.
Maybe
It
just
looks
gonna
like it's
send
made out
Gnarl ahead
of
to go.
silver.
They're just gonna go like nod to Gnarl, have him go ahead to go get the bracelet. Fetch boy. We say right on here.
Okay, yeah, he grabs the bracelet and brings it back to you.
Good boy. He gives him a piece of ration. So, any particular notes, markings, anything on the bracelet?
It's got the initials on it, JS.
Well, it's something. Probably gonna pass it to 10 over when we come back this way. For those poor souls that got kidnapped. In terms of, he just thumbs towards the flesh monstrosities. Those things.
Otherwise,
Anyways,
nothing else seemed to be of value, and there was probably where those things were camped out for sleep if they needed that. So anyway, what do you wish to do now?
well, since this is a dead end and there's nothing else over here, I'll head back. Go check that other. Time to go check the other, which Victor by now is realizing it's probably where Lyric ran off to since she's not here.
Okay.
So,
Anyone else want to do anything back here?
Mm, there wasn't anything really else over here, right?
Just the two roofs that seem to have no idea how they got down here. Because I'll say this: the roof for this cavern isn't big enough to hold a house.
Hey,
Like even if it was a
Actually
one-story
popping.
house or one-story house, yeah, it would be merged through the ceiling.
hey, Mountain Bloody, you went with Lyric before, right? Down the other pathway? About how far did that pathway go down, or what direction did that go? Did it go to the side, north, south, east, west? What direction did you guys go?
We kept going. Please help. I think it still had a ways to go. And since we haven't seen Lyric, I'm assuming she's probably going at it alone.
The
Or got captured.
the would I have to make some kind of intelligence check or anything to figure out if we can just poof over to that if we go directly west based on how we were saying it just kept going down?
If you go directly west, you'd have to give me a guesstimate how far you want to go.
I could also cast Expedition Retreat and we can just run back.
Well, the first one we fought, because I was there for that first fight.
If you want to give me an intelligence check, I'll see if you can figure out how far it is. If you want to try to dimension door, because I'm assuming what you're doing.
Yeah. Because like Lyric, I also have Dimension Door. And I'm not looking to get where Lyric is now in those tunnels. I'm just seeing if we can poof directly over. Just cutting across west based on where we originally started off and where the tunnel started off from where the first creature was.
Yeah, you'd think it would be about between 150 and 200 feet if you went straight west.
It'd be about 150 to 200 feet if we went straight west.
And I'm not letting you use that as a guess.
Well, okay. I will randomly, because I can't get that in one screen, you said 170 to 200. I'm going to err closer to 200. I'm going to say like 190. It's 190 feet west.
Okay, do you wish to cast it?
I wish to cast it.
Okay.
Don't squelch me into a wall or anything.
You are in this cave now.
Ugh. Good old
Any
dimension.
farther off, we would have been in cave.
Oh, well, one of you guys would have to run because I can only poof with one of you guys.
We can pretend it happened. How about that?
We can pretend it happened. We're over there.
To
Since I have
speak-
expertise, well, here's
Well, I'm
saying,
gonna say
how-
this: Mountain Blood still has the effects of his boot,
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
helps. I can carry somebody on my back.
and we'll say you carried. Okay, well, just say you made it over
We
here,
fi-
and
we figured it out.
Yeah, Victor can just poof Darl into a dimensional space, and as soon as they teleport over, poof him back out again.
And be like, God, I love these boots. These are fun. Whew.
but now we're gonna go back to Lyric as she sees the goblin. You see one.
Okay.
They're just kind of standing there looking. They got kind of a couple of little rudimentary spears.
Okay, they do. Sorry, I had to double check something because I forget. Lyric. Mountain Blood showed the dagger that he found to everyone at when we woke up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the jeweled
Okay.
dagger.
Okay. Lyric is going to approach the goblin, make herself known, have her hands up, like she's defenseless, and approach him.
Who goes there? As he
Oh,
kind of points
oh.
the spear at you. Whoops.
Uh.
Roll 20s, roll 20 in today with revealing.
I'm from the surface. I've come down here looking for someone.
Looking for. What are you saying? Who are you? What do you want?
I work for an organization, and they sent me down here to look for someone.
I said, state your name and what do you want?
Oh, am I still muted?
No, I'm. They don't speak common.
Goblins speak common.
These ones don't.
Okay.
They're straight goblin.
She's going to pantomime that she understands them, but they don't understand her.
Oh, Sorry, I only speak goblin. Let me. You don't seem to be want to hurting me, so I will go get Drucked. He can help. As he kind of
Lyric will nod.
runs off. And this one kind of goes up to you and just kind of, don't do anything funny, kind of points the spear at you.
She'll keep her hands just firmly up in the air as she nods in agreement.
Okay, with we're doing this, we're going to jump back to the other group then.
Oh, it took a lot more out of me than I was expecting.
I think we could probably walk it from here.
Yeah, because I can't do that again.
No worries. We'll probably. Worst case scenario, if any trouble comes, we'll probably see Lyric first, right, go away from the danger.
Okay, so you guys start heading south then? Yeah, give me a perception check when you get into this room.
That room.
Yep.
I still have the measuring tool on.
Yep, perception check.
Yep.
And it's purely on sight, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, Victor first. 5.
Okay.
I'm going to use Gnarl because
18. The net 20 on the other side.
8.
Yeah,
He's the better
Mountain Blood, you're
perception
the only
check.
person that seems to notice the boards on the wood on the floor. Looks like it's just as old as the roofs were in the other room.
No, there's planks everywhere. On the floor. Nobody tripping.
Well, it's a good thing there's no pirates or he might be walking those planks.
Oh.
Let's
money.
just hope it isn't a trap.
And if Lyric is able to make it through, I'm pretty sure we would be safe as long as we don't get too close to the boards.
We don't know if Lyric's okay. She could have sunken through the floor for all we know.
I could.
I don't know.
Like-
Lyric is pretty.
She does have meld with
Weasley.
stone, so
Not
she
Weasley,
could.
Pretty witty.
Witty,
Pretty
well,
witty.
witty, yes, but it's more. She has an knack for getting in and out of danger.
She's pretty good at that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was one of the. There's a word for it. Whatever. Point is, though, Vader's gonna go around the edges.
She got a
just
knack
to be
in
the
order
safe
to
side.
handle herself. She's got a knack for those kind of things.
Okay, roll stealth, everyone. That's sneaking.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh boy, the man in heavy
What?
armor is gonna roll stealth. Let's see how I get screwed today. 8!
Ooh. Stealthy.
9.
Again, Vader's not exactly trying to be sneaky. He's just like he doesn't care anymore. It's
15 across the board.
it's not exactly like he can be very good at it.
Victor, you screwed it up. You didn't have the same number on both sides like we did.
I know,
Okay.
right? No, on the other hand, we'll be stealthy. 16.
Yep, as you come into the next room, you see more of those same wood on the floor. But also coming in once you hit let me spot here. Because dark vision. Now once you hit about here, you see Lyric kind of standing there with her hands up. Except for
See
Mountain
Lyric?
Blood, you don't have the night dark vision to see her do that.
He
You
does have
only
a-
have you give your light, but it only gives you like 20 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim. Do you want me to take the shot? I can hit the goblin.
You wouldn't be able to see it from that range.
We know they're evil.
We know Lyric. We can only see Lyric, but she's got her hands up.
I would say goblins are small too, so you'd have to be trying to peek through like Lyric's legs or something to see them.
True.
Somebody have message? We can message Lyric.
I don't have message,
Trash.
but Lyric did roll an 11 on perception, so she knows guys are coming.
Yeah, you would hear the clang of Victor's armor. And somehow
Sorry.
Nildir. You'd hear his...
Victor's built for fighting, not for stealth.
Lyric will kind of like notion toward the goblin of like, hey, she will pantomime friends are coming. Like she'll like kind of hug herself and point behind.
You have more people with you?
She'll nod.
Are they going to attack me? Are they friendly like you?
She'll shake her head. They will not attack. It's just she'll point to her mouth to signal she wants this to tell them.
You try to do that to them?
She's telling the goblin she just wants to let them know that it's okay to come forward. Yeah, basically.
Okay, so what do you guys do as you approach?
Well, you get close enough to see the Larry's got her hands in the air, so.
And I'll say you did hear the goblin talking, I'd say, Victor, so you would be able to understand him too.
Yep. So he's just gonna raise a hand up, just kind of have everyone stop. So it looks like Lyrics talking to. Well, it sounds like a goblin.
Why is Lyric talking to a goblin?
Trying to figure out is if they're a danger.
Because Lyric chooses peace before violence is why she's talking to a goblin.
Maybe she's attracted to the goblins. I don't know.
Did we roast it?
No. Let's see. Let's just hold here and see how this plays out.
Lyric at this point, Lyric is just gonna go if the goblin complies with her being able to talk to her friends, which does the goblin comply?
He kind of says, I'm watching you, but go ahead.
Lyric will just go, come forward with your hands up. There was a couple of goblins guarding part of this tunnel here. They weren't aggressive. As long as you show you're peaceful, you're fine.
They're just kind of thinking over, like, Hands up.
But my hands are down. Or T-pose.
So you're T-posing to
Assert dominance.
assert dominance.
T-pose with hands pointed upwards. Because hands had to be up. Didn't say anything about arms.
So you're Y-posing.
Yep.
Doing the YMCA.
As you guys gonna come into the room, you hear, da-da, making my old bones come out this way. You're real nice to this old village chief Drucht. Or, I forgot what I said this guy's name was. I just made it up on the spot.
Let's see.
Grim.
I won't have my hands up, but I won't have any weapons out.
Okay, lucky for you, Victor will stow away his sword of his chaos sword.
As you, Lyric, you see a rather
That
old-looking
approach.
goblin kind of walk up with a
Lurk's gonna
cane.
be right back.
Oh,
He said, be right back, gotta get dog.
I just see that now.
Good. No.
I'll say everyone probably came into the room at this point when they heard the other person talking.
What do we see?
But yeah, you see, everyone sees a, I'm gonna zoom in because I don't need to be zoomed out. This goblin right here looks a little bit older. He's walking around with like a cane cane to help him walk a little bit. Seems like a little battle scarred and stuff like that, so a little bit older than most other goblins. But he is speaking, common, at least. Ugh. Who are you guys?
Friends.
Friends, you say? Now what makes me believe that you are friends?
We haven't attacked you yet, have we?
I suppose you are right. What brings you into this cave?
We came down here to seek the source of the surface water and what's been contaminating the water.
People are getting sick on the surface.
Yeah, that is... Our water's been having some weird issues lately as well. Maybe they're related.
Help us in trying to figure this out.
Well, unfortunately, we have the area deeper into the deeper parts of the cave where you have kind of lost access to, for lack of a better word.
Accents. How?
Well, it's blocked off by a door, sealed with a special key that our champion had on him that he went off to deal with some spiders that were encroaching on our village, and, well, he hasn't come back in a couple days, and we fear the worst, but we have no one else that can go search for the young man.
So unless I'm mistaken, you would like us to do so as both a sign of trust and a mutual benefit to both sides.
Lyric just kind of backhands Mountain Blood's chest, be like, show him what you found. Maybe that's the key.
What? You think? Oh. When I was at the surface, I just kind of dig out the giant decorative dagger. Like, I found this that was dropped by a bird.
Yes, that's a really
No,
nice dagger, it looks like, but it's not a key now, is it?
What does the key look like?
Sometimes
It's a
keys are
key.
metaphorical and are other things other than just keys.
No, it's an actual key. It looks like a key.
Uh-huh. See? Lyric? Meh. Stick my tongue out at it.
All right.
Shiny though. It's a
Decorative
cool looking
piece.
dagger. You're giving it to me? I'd gladly take it.
No. Not yet. Find your
Yeah, I
escapers.
tried.
All right. So which way did your champion go?
Well, it's a pathway in the village. If you guys keep your weapons holstered, and I will lead you the way there if you don't mind following behind me. I'm a little slow. You two, keep guard here. Follow me. Oh, and I do apologize. We don't deal with many outside people. A lot of the villagers have only grew up speaking Goblin. I've been trying to teach more, but kind of smacks this guy in the head. Thick skull, don't take it good. Ow! God. He's kind
No
of...
worries. No worries. We have.
Lyrics will speak up. He understood me enough to go get you, so.
Well, that was more body language than talk language.
But
Language is any way of communication, whether it's with words or with the body. It's the same.
but just gonna just perk up and say. So I imagine the you don't have any people out by the other side of the cave, do you?
No, we try to avoid contact with the outside. We generally don't go beyond... Kind of points to the right over there, unless we have to.
Oh no, he's not referring to the surface. Video will point out. No, there's another cave entrance. Another cave. A set of tunnels.
No, basically he said they don't go beyond this point unless it's an emergency.
Oh well, good. We may have done you a favor about knowing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then. So we're following the Goblin Chief.
Okay, let me load up the new maps for you.
Rock.
Did I? No, I did not place you on this map yet. Just a second.
Holy.
Holy
Talk
shit.
about a goblin.
That's the Goblin Village.
Takes the village.
There we go.
Definitely don't want to draw weapons in here. I don't think we'd make it.
God, I don't have him on the map either. Well, welcome, weary travelers, to the city of Ingville. Please, make yourselves at home. But I guess you should follow me this way.
Lead the way.
So yeah, everyone give me perception check as you're walking through this area.
Yeesh. Perception.
checks.
Come on. Do me good.
20.
Oh, got one.
4.
Natural 20.
Okay, so Mountain Blood, you're too distracted by the sheer amount of goblins that are in here to even take notice of anything else special about it.
Easy meat shields. Look at them all.
Victor, you're kind of surprised that a group of this many goblins could function down here, but you do see that not all of these are adult goblins. A few of them are children. Just I don't really have a way to diminish that on the board. Neil Deer, you notice the same kind of... There's more houses like you saw back in the other part of the cave, but they're not quite as dilapidated, but they're still clearly old. Looks like these goblins have been doing a little bit to upkeep them, so they're completely unlivable, but there are a few, like this one you see over here, that are, completely ramshackled and unusable, and some don't have roofs, missing walls, big chunks of them, but some of them are in pretty nice condition, like this particular one's still pretty good. Lyric, you notice that as you pass by this house, it is melded with the floor. It is not just the roof. The base of it digs into the stone like it was part of the floor itself. Like either it's sunk in here and the ground rehardened, or you're not sure what, but it's basically part of the floor itself.
Can I make an Arcana check on that?
Sure.
Okay, that's a 25.
Yeah, there's some kind of magic involved in this. It might even be god level magic. But it's old, like it happened maybe thousands of years ago.
Okay.
Would I be able to glean anything with history?
Okay, so it doesn't look recent.
No.
Okay. So it's more and more possible that this at one point was a village that was on the surface possibly, and then just something happened to where it's now underground.
Yep.
Hmm. Would I be able to glean anything with history or no?
Go ahead.
No.
Nope, this seems like... Huh. This probably was old by the time... Ancient by the time... When back in my old time. 1,000 years ago.
Would Victor be able to make a history check, or is he just...
Not with your 4.
No, what?
Not with the 4 you got on the perception.
Yeah, fair ask. Alright. Still following the Goblin Chief.
Yeah. Yeah, this tribe of goblins has lived here since I was a young one. Many comings and goings. Some have ventured deeper into the caves below here. Probably taken up residence down there.
Ah, see, don't say.
More stuff down there. We used to do trade with them until recently when the, well, not what I meant to do, but it works. Lost the key when Garchik went missing a couple days ago. You see this one kind of, do like a Kurtzful kind of walk away, because this, like, he's the elder. He's respected here. You see him start talking here. He's speaking in Goblin. Yeah, these people are going to help us find Gurchik, get him back to the city so we can defend. Yes, Drucht. We'll let them through. Yes, right this way, gentlemen and lady.
What would I need to roll to put together if Gurchik is a goblin name or not?
It's a goblin name.
Okay.
Is Mountain Blood gonna join us?
Yes.
Just saw you were way back at the end.
Super hanging out back here. Still in amusement. I gotta zoom out here.
Remember
Way
to put you
over
on
to
this
the right.
map? Of course I didn't.
I found everybody. Church over there.
Helps if I brought my screen to it, not yours.
Bing.
Likeness.
So yeah, he does lead you down a little bit another winding tunnel, and he leads you kind of to this cave here.
Let's see, where are we at?
Me and the
East
freaking
side,
blade.
or what? Sorry, west side.
Lower left side.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. So how long has it been since you've seen your champion?
It's been about
Like
2 days. He took kind of our boat to go deal with some other people that went missing, and we haven't seen him since. This is where you do see kind of sitting here like fishing rods and fishing material. So we catch some of our food from this river, but lately it's been not as much. So we've been maybe having to think about going back to the service and getting food from out there again.
oh, the path's clear if you want to, but Victor will go and check the water. See, just to see how deep it is.
About 10 feet.
That's not so bad. And he assumes, and since he has dark vision, he should be able to see further out. Can he see the boat on any of the sides, or is it too far out?
You cannot.
Hmm. One moment, please. And Victor is going to pull his hood up of his cloak of the manta ray and go into the water.
Okay, just a second here. Let me just double check something. Okay, let me reveal what you can actually see. That is not reveal roll 20.
Wait. As he's going in, I kind of want to put a light onto his cloak.
As you see a giant spider there skitter away once it sees you.
Do I see it?
Yeah, you saw it, but then it skittered away.
Oh.
You see
Victor
Druck go, "Oh, that not good."
Yeah, Victor will just pop up. Yeah, that's not good at all.
And I think that's where I'm going to cut the session for the night.
Fire.